Good morning children. So today you are going to learn a new chapter, mensuration. What do you mean by mensuration first of all? Mensuration is nothing but measuring the geometrical objects like square, rectangle, triangle. Okay, so these closed figures, the measuring of these closed figures is nothing but mensuration. Okay, in this chapter you are going to learn only perimeter and area of square and rectangle. So if you have to make yourself perfect with this chapter, you have to remember 4 formulae. What is that? Perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B, that is length plus breadth. Twice of length and breadth. That is a formula for perimeter of rectangle. And area of rectangle, that is L into B. Area of rectangle is L into B, that is product of length as well as breadth. Then the next one, perimeter of square. Perimeter of square. So what is the perimeter of square? 4 into side. 4 into side is the perimeter of the square, and area is equal to side into side. So these are the 4 formulae that you have to remember in order to do the chapter mensuration. So any problem you take is based on any of these 4 formulae. So before entering into the chapter, I asked you to learn this 4 formulae, right? So what is it? What do you mean by perimeter and area? What is that meaning of perimeter and area? Let us see first. If I take any closed figure, say I will take a rectangle. Alright. So perimeter is nothing but the total length of all the 4 sides. Perimeter is nothing but the total length of all the 4 sides, A, B, C and D. So what do you mean by perimeter? AB, this AB plus BC plus CD plus D. So the sum of all the 4 sides, the sum of all the 4 sides is called as the perimeter. Then area. Area is nothing but the interior part that is bound with the 4 sides is nothing but area. This is area. The boundary line is called as the perimeter, and the inside part, that is the closed part, is nothing but the area. So that is the difference between perimeter and area. Boundary in the sense all the 4 sides children. Area is nothing but the closed part in between the 4 sides or 3 sides, whatever is it. That is nothing but the area. Simply interior part of a closed figure is area, exterior part of a closed figure is perimeter. That's it. Okay. Now let us see in your problem. So we have a closed figure, say so you have been given this figure and have given you the measurements. 8 meters, 2.4 meters, 3.2 meters, 2.4 meters, 1 meter and 1 meter. So what did I say? What do you mean by perimeter of this closed figure? Sum of all the sides. Sum of the measurements of all the given sides is called as the perimeter. I mean to say you add up all the things. 3.2 meters plus 2.4 meters plus 2.4 meters plus 1 meter plus 8 meters plus 1 meter. So sum of measurements of the given all sides is nothing but the perimeter. Got it, children? So this is just add up all the measurements, you will get the perimeter. And always the perimeter is measured in terms of meters. Perimeter is measured in terms of meters and area is measured in terms of square meters. That is square meters or square centimeters. Got it, children? Now let us take another example, like how to find perimeter of a rectangle or area of a rectangle when length and breadth are given using the formula. So let us learn how to calculate area and perimeter of a rectangle if length and breadth are given. Suppose we have length as 24.8 centimeters and breadth as 16.6 centimeters. Listen, children, whenever you are finding or before finding out area or the perimeter, first check whether length and breadth are of same units or not. Now, length is in centimeters, breadth is in centimeters. Suppose length is in meters and breadth is in centimeters, you have to convert into either centimeters or meters. Then only you should calculate the area or perimeter. Got it? So it means like both length and breadth should be of same units. Got it? Now first we will calculate the perimeter. P is nothing but perimeter. So what is the perimeter of rectangle? 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B. So 2 into, what is the length given? 24.8 plus, what is the breadth given? 16.6. Now 2 into, let us add these two. 24.8 and 16.6. 8 plus 6, 14. 6 plus 4, 10, 11. 41.4. So 2 into 41.4, that is 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 82.8 centimeters. So what are you doing? You are simply substituting the values of L and B. You are adding both length and breadth and you are multiplying it with 2. Then you are getting the perimeter of the rectangle. Then have a word area of the rectangle. What is the formula for area? L into B. 24.8 into 16.6. So multiply these two. Now let us multiply 248 and 166. 6 8s are 48. 6 4s are 24 plus 4, 28. 6 2s are 12 plus 2, 14. 0, 8, 8, 4, 1, 0, 0. 1 8s are 8, 1 4s are 4, 1 2s are 2. 8, 16. 8 plus 8, 16 plus 4, 20, 21. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, 10 plus 1, 11, 4. So what is the answer we got? 4168. So where I need to place a decimal? After decimal 1 digit, after decimal 1 digit. So I need to place a decimal before 2 digits. 1, 2. Point. So what did I say? Perimeter will be always in terms of meters or centimeters. But area will be in terms of square centimeters. If it is meters, square meters. Got it, children? So perimeter of rectangle and area of rectangle. Okay. Now how do we get perimeter of rectangle? How can we say perimeter of rectangle to be 2 into L plus B? So how can we say, how can we derive this formula, children? Let us see that. If I take a rectangle, this is length, this is breadth, this is length and this is breadth, right? So what did I say? Perimeter is nothing but how many breadths we have? 2 breadths. So I am taking out 2 as common. L plus B. This is how we got perimeter of rectangle. The formula of perimeter of rectangle to be 2 into L plus B. And area, length into breadth. That is. So perimeter of any figure, it will be in terms of meters or centimeters. Area will be in terms of square meters or square centimeters. Okay. Now let us look into your exercise problems. I will be discussing your questions, children. You are going to solve on your own. Now see, find the cost of a building. Now see the third one. The perimeter of a rectangular park is 151 meters. The perimeter of a rectangular park. So it's a rectangle, children. So perimeter is given as 151 meters. Okay. If its breadth is 29.5 meters, then we need to calculate the length. What is length? So in the given question, perimeter is 151 meters and given breadth is 29.5 meters. So we need to calculate the length. Okay. Now what is the formula we have, children? Perimeter is equal to 2 into L plus B. Now let us take L to be x. Let us take length to be x meters. Alright. Now what is the perimeter, children? 151 is equal to 2 into what is the length we got? X. X plus what is the breadth? 29.5. So what did we do here? We have first substituted the values. Perimeter is 151. 2 into length we have taken as x meters because we have to find it out. And breadth 29.5. Now let us solve this. So 2, what happens to, this is RHS and this is LHS. So from LHS, if I am getting 2 here, it changes to denominator. Here it is numerator. When you are shifting 2 from right hand side to left hand side, then 2 changes to denominator. And leftover things, x plus 29.5. So what I am doing, I am getting all the constant values to one side. Okay. So 151 by 2. Now divide 151 by 2. 2 sevens are 14. Drop 1 down. 2 fives are 10. 1.0. 2 fives are 10. So what is my answer? 75.5 is equal to x plus 29.5. Now what I will do, I will leave x here only and I will get 29.5 to this side. When I am shifting 29.5 to LHS, so what happens? 75.5 as it is, it remains. So plus 29.5, when shifting from right side to left side, it changes to minus, opposite of that. Minus 29.5 is equal to x. Now subtract these two. 75.5 minus 29.5. 0. Borrow. 15 minus 9, 6. 6 minus 2, 4. So 46 meters is x. What do you mean by x, children? Length. Therefore, length is equal to 46 meters. Understood? This is a new concept to you. But what are you doing? You are shifting. First, perimeter given is 151 meters. Breadth given as 29.5 meters. And length, we have to find it out. So, let us assume length to be x meters. Let us assume length to be x meters. Alright. Now, so what are the values we perimeter is equal to 2 into L plus B. So what is perimeter given? 151. 2 into what is the length we have taken? X. Plus what is the breadth? 29.5. Now what I am doing? I am shifting the numbers to one side. X is called as the variable and leftover numbers are nothing but the constants. Okay. Now I am getting all the constants one by one to the left hand side. Now 2 is here in terms of multiplication. Am I right? Brackets is nothing but multiplication. When I am changing 2 from right side to left side, multiplication changes to division, opposite of it. Division changes to multiplication. So 2 when shifted from right side to left side, it becomes as a denominator, that is 151 by 2. And when I shifted up 2 over here, left over is x plus 29.5 as it is I am writing. Next. So 151 by 2 on dividing we are getting 75.5. Alright. Now 29.5 I am shifting again to the left side. What I am doing, I just want x to be left over alone. So except x, everything I am shifting towards the left side. So plus 29.5 when shifting to the left side becomes to minus 29.5. Opposite sign. Multiplication to division, addition to subtraction. Okay, and x as it is left over and subtracting these two, 46 meters. So what is x that we have taken? Length. Length is equal to 46 meters. This is how when perimeter and breadth given, you are calculating the length. The same procedure is followed when perimeter and length is given. And you have to calculate the breadth. Got it? The same procedure. Next, look into your next problem. Find the cost of building a boundary wall around a rectangular plot 100 meters long and 40 meters 75 centimeters wide. Let us look into another problem, children. So here they are asking to find the cost of building a boundary. Now let us see. Long, it means length is 100 meters. Okay, and given breadth is 40 meters 75 centimeters. 40 meters 75 centimeters. Okay, and it's a rectangular block and they have to construct a boundary for the rectangular side. Alright, now given length as 100 meters, breadth as 40 meters and 75 centimeters. So what did I say before calculating length or area? I meant to say perimeter or area, first check whether length and breadth are of same units. Now see, length is in terms of 100 meters. Breadth is in terms of 40 meters and 75 centimeters. Then check into your question. The rate of 23 rupees per meter. They gave cost also as rupees 23 per meter. So when the cost is given as 23 rupees per meter, what is the unit in this cost, children? Meter. It means we need to check whether length and breadth are in terms of meters or not. If they have given cost 23 per centimeters, then we have to convert length and breadth to centimeters and then we have to calculate. So but here they have given the cost as 23 rupees per meter. So already length is in terms of meter, only we need to convert the breadth. Okay, so what we will do? If you remember decimals, usage of decimals I have taught you. Already 40 is in meters. So what I am doing? 75 I am dividing with 100. Why? Because 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So how do I write this? 40.1 0.75 meters. Got it? Now length is in terms of meters, breadth is also in terms of meters. Now let us calculate perimeter. How can we know in a given word problem that we have to calculate the perimeter only but not area? What is the question given, children? Find the cost of building a boundary. So when I was explaining you the formula for perimeter and area of a rectangle, what did I say? If you are checking with a boundary, it means you have to find the perimeter. Always boundary. It means it reflects perimeter. So depending on that word boundary, you can identify whether you have to calculate perimeter or area of rectangle. Okay. Now since the word boundary is there, what are we going to calculate now? Perimeter. Now what is the perimeter of rectangle formula? 2 into L plus B. Now let us substitute. What is the length? 100 plus what is the breadth? 40.75. Now 2 into 100 plus 140.75. Now multiply these. Now we are going to multiply it with 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14 plus 1, 15. Carry over. 2 zeros are 0 plus 1, 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2. So what is that? 282.50 meters. This is our perimeter. Okay. Next, what did they give? Cost of building a boundary. Cost of building a boundary for 1 meter is 23 rupees. But we need to calculate the total cost for total perimeter. So what are you going to do? You are going to multiply the perimeter with the cost. In order to calculate total cost, what are you doing? You are multiplying perimeter with total cost. So multiply, get the answer. This is your solution for your question number 4. Okay, so they said they have to construct a building. The cost of building a boundary is 23 rupees per meter. And length of that particular site is given as 100 and breadth as 40 meters and 75 centimeters. So what did we have done? We have converted length and breadth to be in terms of meters. So substituted in the formula 2 into L plus B and we got a perimeter. And what more he has given? Cost for 1 meter they has given 23 rupees. Then for total cost, for total length, how much it would be cost. So total perimeter into cost per meter will give you the total cost to build the boundary of a given rectangular plot. Understood, children? Next, let us see your 5th question. Your 5th question, the length and breadth of a rectangular field. The length and breadth L is to B is equal to, what is that? 7:5. They gave ratio of length and breadth as 7:5. Now, if the perimeter is 480, so what more they gave? Perimeter as 480 meters. Now you have to calculate its dimensions. That is, you have to find the length and also the breadth. Now, so given ratio as 7:5. So let us take length and breadth to be x. So when it is given 7:5, your length will be 7 times of x and breadth is equal to 5 times of x. Okay. Now, what is the perimeter formula? 2 into L plus B. Next, what is the value of perimeter? 480. 2 into what is the length we have taken? 7x plus 5x. Okay. Now what I am doing, I am getting 2 here. So 480 by 2 is equal to 7x plus 5x. Now 480 by 2, when dividing you will get 240 is equal to 7x plus 5x, 12x. Now divide it. I need the x value, that is 240 by 12 is equal to x. So x is equal to 20. So 12 when coming to this side becomes to division. Then 240 by 12, that is 12 2s are 24, 20. X is equal to 20. Now what we have assumed length to be 7x. So L is equal to 7x, that is 7 into, what is the value of x children? 20. That is equal to 140 meters. Then how about breadth? What we have assumed the breadth to be 5x. 5 into, what is the x value we got? 20. That is 100 meters. So length is equal to 140 meters and breadth is equal to 100 meters. So when ratio of length and breadth are given, we are assuming length to be 7x and breadth to be 5x and substituting in the formula of perimeter. Then we are getting the value of x. Again in substituting the x value in 7x and 5x, you are getting the value of length and breadth. Got it children? So this is now simple. Whatever the problem is related with the perimeter of a formula, perimeter of a rectangle, 2 into L plus B. Next, 6 to 1. I just explain you the 6 to 1 orally. Try to do. If at all not getting, I'll solve the problem and again I will show you. Okay, see, the length of a rectangular field is twice its breadth. A girl jogged it 4 times and covered a distance of 4.5 kilometers. What is the length of the field? So we need to calculate the length of the field. 6 to 1. Okay, I'll solve the problem on the board. This is a bit tricky. So they gave the length of a rectangular field is twice as its breadth. It means length of a rectangle is 2 times of its breadth. It means if I take B as 2, length will be 2 times of 2, that is 4. So let us take breadth to be x meters. Okay, let us take breadth to be x meter. And what did they give? Length as twice of its breadth. Okay, see, length is twice its breadth. So length is equal to 2x meters. Twice ante 2x, thrice ante 3x. Okay, now breadth is x meters, length is 2x meters. And what is the perimeter they gave? So the girl jogged around it 4 times. So she has jogged around the boundaries. How many times? 4 times. So let us put that 4 times aside. And how much distance she covered? 4.5 kilometers. It means what is the perimeter given? 4.5 kilometers. X kilometers and 2x kilometers, because total length they gave it as 4.5 kilometers. That's why I am taking x kilometers, 2x kilometers. Alright, now let us take perimeter 2 into L plus B, the formula. What is the perimeter they gave? 4.5 is equal to 2 into what is the length children? X plus 2x. Okay, now 4.5 by 2 is equal to x plus 3x. Now 4.5 by 2. So what 1, 0, 2 5s are 10. That is 0. So that is 2.25 is equal to x plus 3x, 4x. Now what I am doing? I will take 4 to this side. That is 2.25 by x, by 4 is equal to x. So divide these two, you will be getting the value of x. On dividing 2.25 with 4, you will get the value of x. After you calculate the value of x, substitute in breadth as well as length. There comes the what is the length and what is the breadth of that rectangular plot. Okay children, so hope you understood these problems. First try to solve these problems, then leftover problems, like every class I will be covering 4 to 5 verbal problems so that you can do it. Okay, so let us end for today's class. We'll meet in the next class. Bye for today. Till the time, take care.